Speaking of beating up, um, can you talk about what happened with you and TK?
Man, really, I don't brag over victories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I love TK because, believe it or not, at one time I looked up to him. Real, I like his mentality. You know what I'm saying? But it's when you go by, it's a set of rules you go by as a real. You know what I mean? And I had to catch a fade, not out of hate, but you had to out of respect. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like what makes fight is disrespect. You know what I mean? And it don't even matter if I won or lost. It's a matter that we respect each other. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I still love him like a brother because if he respect me, and then because that's all it is. When you're a man, the only thing really matter is respect, feeling respected as a man.
Mm-hmm.
And when he respect me and I respect him, we don't have to have. I don't have to have no hate with that nigga because I needed you to respect me. You know what I mean? So I'll fight you for you to respect me. You know what I'm saying? Now it might be different because, you know, I got money. You know what I'm saying? My money, I don't want to tamper into my money. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm backed into the corner, man, my money. You know what I'm saying? Throwing these things. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind getting beat up. I took a few losses, you know. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I ain't took none this generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? And if you do beat me up, you better be careful because my sneak up game is a mother. I ain't taking no losses, and I don't start nothing with nobody. I'm not a starter. I've never been a starter. Nobody could ever tell me that I started. I don't start nothing with nobody because I knew a long time ago starters don't win. You're going to always lose when you're a starter. So I don't start nothing with nobody, period.
You be finishing that
with quickness, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I could sit in prison for the rest of my life if I got righteousness behind me.
So here's the thing what I'm be confused about, or what I question, right? Somebody like TK who is cool, he cool to a certain extent with me, right? But from my point of view, this has robbed or stole Eddie Murphy watch, right? You know what I mean? And to me, ain't nothing worse than a thief,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
But this nigga has all these different relationships with all these people, like, and you never know if the nigga gonna steal again. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, right? Like,
but somebody like you, just the coolest, but you know, you got a kind heart, you got good energy.
Yeah.
But nigga will not let you around them or like.
Hey man, I just told you why,
get it.
and I don't blame them, nigga. I mean, come on, man. Like what they don't fail to understand is I would never judge man for his decisions. I'm not God. I can't judge you. I can only pray for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what your choices and decision is as a man. You know what I mean? I don't give a if you gay, if you're a killer, if you're a hustler. If you gay, don't hit on me. If you're a killer, don't shoot me. If you're a thief, don't steal from me. If you're a liar, don't lie to me. So I'm never going to judge you for who you are because I'm not God. Only God judge man. You know what I mean? Man supposed to pray for man. So if I don't judge you, I could be your friend. So I don't give a what you do and don't do. All I care about is how you respect me as an individual. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that's important. If I see something about you I don't like, you and never know because I'm going to be praying for you in the dark. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be blasting you and, you know, hating on you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's the way we all should look at the world, you know, because you got to figure out in this world, you know, you got to know when to zoom in and when to zoom out, right? So when you zoom out and you look at the life from a big perspective, from the big picture, you got to be careful because now you looking at life the way God look at life. So now you form an opinion. Now you become judgment. Now you become personal. Now you part of the problem. But if you zoom in on whoever in front of you and you get so close to them to where you just give them the spirit of love and the spirit of kindness, then you part of the solution. Only time you look at the life from a big picture is when you're going through hard times. When you're going through hard times, look at the big picture, then you can see how blessed you are. But look at your big picture. Then when you look at the big picture of life, it stops you from feeling that heavy load of what you're going through because what you're really going through is only because you zoomed in on it. Pull back, nigga. Pull it back and nothing gonna last, for better or for worse. It's all temporary. You know what I mean? It's just that it continue your journey. You know, just gotta be, you gotta be fly in the way that you think. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I don't smoke. Which is why I don't drink. Which is why I don't do drugs. That much. No, I'm just playing.